So Ukrainian President Zelenskiy has slammed Russian President Putin. Zelensky calls Putin a killer and a terrorist. He says Putin is fueling divisions within Europe. He further says, we want peace, Ukraine wants peace, and Zelensky has also slammed US-Russia talks. Let's listen in to what the Ukrainian president has said.
Mr. President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
you haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet. These words to Putin at the very beginning of war, because he is a killer and terrorist. But I hope that together we can stop him. But for us, it's very important to, to save our country, our values.
I'm going to go back to my colleague Gaurav Sawant, who continues to be with us on the phone line for more on this. Gaurav, we just played a visual of the meeting from the Oval Office, where we're seeing that the Ukrainian President Zelenskiy is not backing down. He's in fact putting his foot down and arguing back with President Donald Trump, saying, that Putin is a terrorist, he's a killer. What more can you tell us about this?
So President Zelenskiy has a very clear line. Naturally, they've been fighting a war for 3 years. And do keep in mind that even before that, it was in 2014 that Russia had taken control of Crimea. And that's been a thorn on the side of Ukraine ever since. And then when the war started in 2022, the situation just kept deteriorating for Ukraine. They've lost so much of their territory, almost 1/5 of their country. Take a look at the areas. They lost Luhansk, they lost Donetsk, some of the regions that they hadn't done. And to make it worse, and we'll show it on a map later in the day, they've lost territory like Zaporozhye, they've lost Kherson. This is where those rare earth minerals also are. And President Putin played a MasterCard where he told the Americans that they are welcome to be Russia's partners in taking those rare earths. And that's exactly what President Trump is also now talking about. If in America it's drill, baby, drill. In Ukraine or Ukrainian territory that's now in Russian control, it's dig, baby, dig. So he wants to take that 5% of the world's rare earth metals, dig them and bring them to the United States of America. President Zelensky was trying to hold it as a bargaining chip. He knew he would have to sign a deal, but he was trying to extract peace guarantees, just peace guarantees for Ukraine. And President Trump is unwilling to give a guarantee for future. He says it's Europe's problem. Ukraine and Europe have to contribute more, and let Europe give that guarantee. Why should America give that guarantee in future? At the same time, he claims he wants a $500 billion rare earths mineral deal. So it was a very tough ask, but unfortunately, if you look at ground realities, Ukraine is not in a position to bargain, and yet President Zelensky tried to bargain. He was almost literally thrown out of the White House, which is unprecedented. The American media, has been reporting this. He was ushered out of White House. The press conference didn't happen. The lunch didn't happen. It's an absolutely unprecedented situation that took place at the White House, and for the whole world to see on live television. This is something that would be a lesson in how not to conduct diplomacy or a presidential exchange in future.
Absolutely, Gaurav. Thanks for bringing us that perspective on the story. Essentially, one of the most astounding moments that has taken place in the Oval Office. Listen in to Donald Trump and Zelensky clash at the White House, the entire clash that took place.